Hey guys, Face the Mace here. Today I'm going to be showing you how to get the best gear on your level 14. Quick overview of my character, 11,000 DPS and 29,000 toughness. Okay, so I've just entered here at West 31st Street. I always come in this side because a lot of the PvP that goes on is actually focused around this intersection here. A lot of people standing around in arena style doing 1v1s, etc. And all the noobs who come into the Dark Zone always come in through the West 31st because it's the first point of entry. So here's the first chest. The first thing I'm going to say about these chests is that they're always going to drop the two specialized items, as you just saw, two purple items. These items can either be level 14 or one above, so they can actually be level 15. If you ever get level 15 items, you might as well just deconstruct them in your contaminated bag because, well, if you're going to run around with a 14, you're never going to level up into the next Dark Zone bracket. Okay, so now I'm coming up on this second chest here. The next thing I'd say is you actually need to be Dark Zone rank 15 to open them. So if you're not Dark Zone rank 15 yet, you can just run around, kill a couple of mobs. You might like to try doing PvP and going rogue, and then running off your timer. It might be a bit dangerous if you don't already have the purples, because a lot of the people that are running around in this bracket are actually obviously going to have purples already. In the top left corner you can see that there's a supply drop going off. There's no point going after these supply drops. As you might already know, they're only going to drop blue items, so you can pretty much ignore them. Okay, that was the third chest. You might like to stop at the checkpoint just there on the left if you need to restock on ammo or medkits if you've been fighting any ads. Here's the fourth chest. I've actually missed out on the footage, so a little bit of zoom in there for you. Coming up ahead, there's actually a medkit outside this garage. Now the reason I'm going to open it is because it's going to drop on the ground. Now if I come back later, whether I'm running away as rogue or just down on medkits, instead of opening it again, I'm just going to be able to run straight over the top and pick it up. Okay guys, this is the fifth chest. That's 10 items we've picked up. Most people would be full by now. I've already deconstructed some. Deconstructing some more here. One thing to say on the stamina, firearms, etc. mods, they actually have a max roll of 19, so that had an 18, so I deconstructed it. Most of my mods are at 19 now. If you're getting 19, keep them, even if they're electronics and you don't think you're going to use them, you might want to make an electronics build later on. If you are full, however, we were just at the extraction zone, so head up on top of the building and extract, and then come straight back down. Here we are at the sixth chest. Picking up some more stuff here. One thing I haven't said yet is you might actually want to avoid the ads as much as possible. They're not going to drop anything good. They're just going to use up most of your ammo and potentially force you to use a medkit. So there's a safe house. If you need more ammo or medkits, you can obviously always pop in there and restock as well. Now one thing I haven't said about these contaminated areas is you actually need a contamination mask. You can get this out of the base of operations, out of the med wing, otherwise you're not going to be able to come into the contaminated zone. Coming out of here we can either go right or left. For this video I've gone right to show you the max possible contaminated chests you can get below Dark Zone 3. Normally when I run through here, all the ads are here. There's a lot of guys with turrets or flamers, and these guys pretty much shred you every time I come through. Looks like there was no one there at the moment, someone's cleared it out. This chest is actually quite far out of the way. It's probably one of the most furthest out of the way. If you can't be bothered coming down here, which I wouldn't blame you, instead of coming out of the alleyway and turning right, you can just go left, straight past the sports store. Also, if you do come this way, you can actually do another extraction if it needs to. try and avoid the ads still.
Warning. Readings indicate this area is contaminated.
Okay, so this is the 9th chest, guys. I'm just going to make sure I've got less than 7 items, or 2 less than the max I can carry before I head around to the next one. It can be a bit of a death trap. So normally running through this contaminated zone, I always get stuck with 18s. Looks like we're clear this time. Okay, looks like I've just picked up a level 15. Go straight in my backpack because there's no ads around, and I'm going to deconstruct that one. Now this is probably the second biggest run that I'm going to do. All the way here, all the way behind the library. It's the longest way around, but you don't want to get stuck with all those ads. Now remember what I was saying about toning gauge ads? Not sure what I was trying to achieve here, but I don't do too good. There we go, I've used a med kit. Common sense has prevailed and I've run straight through them.
A contaminated area.
There we go, I've had to use another med kit. So that's what you don't want. Now if I was to come into a PvP encounter now, I'm already down 1 med kit. So down here in the underground car park, this is chest 12. Back down to the weak level ads, so may as well clear them out so they're not shooting you while you open the chest. Making sure I've got 2 spaces for the last chest I go to pick up. Just deconstructing some stuff that I'm never going to use. Now it doesn't really matter what I pick up in this last one. We'll extract 9 items and sell whatever we don't want. Just for a few credits, so we can use those to recalibrate our armor to some good rolls. Okay, now I'm just going to extract, and then we can repeat the whole process all over again, looking for those god tier rolls. Hope you found the video useful. If you have, leave us a like, it'd be much appreciated. If you've got any questions, leave them in the comments section and I'll try and answer them. My next video is probably going to be on my 1.6 build, so look out for that one. Catch you later, guys.